Welcome to Inspire Change, a new inspirational and motivational broadcast that strives to empower men in a positive way. The entire series will consist of only 5 minutes. Yes, 5 minutes, as they are designed to educate, empower, and inspire even the busiest individual on the go over that first cup of coffee. Please join me in welcoming Gunter, international psychologist, author, speaker, and producer.
Welcome back, everybody, to Inspire Change. Now, in the last session, I talked a lot about 4 spheres of masculine evolution. It applies to women as well, but let's keep it to men at the moment. Now, those 4 areas especially start off with our physical being. So my motto tends to be healthy body, healthy mind. It's an old one, but it really applies to what we're going to be talking about. So in the last session, I hinted at the physical, our physical needs being really based on good sleep, exercise, relaxation, and nutrition. Now, obviously, I'm not an exercise physiologist or a nutritionalist, but I'm going to be talking a little bit about that from my own personal experience and also what clients around me have experienced. But the one that I want to focus on today especially is this issue about sleep. Now, according to the World Health Organization, currently we're really experiencing a sleep debt epidemic. People in the Western cultures are not getting enough sleep. And I see this on a daily basis with the teenage boys that I work with, the young men that I work with, and then mature adult men. We tend to not pick up on the need for rest and how important it is to how we perform. So if we want to go from good to great, we need to think about this as well. One of the main issues that I have with patriarchy in the way it socializes boys and men is that it constantly focuses in on what we need to do without balancing that off with how we should be in order to do. So what is it about sleep then that's the problem? Well, there are 3 areas that I focus on. One is the fact that people are not getting enough sleep. The sleep that they do often isn't good quality. And thirdly, what they do before they try to get to sleep is usually completely dysfunctional. Let me go back to the top end. I work with a lot of executives, and one of their expectations is they'll get home late from the office, they'll scramble some food in, then they'll try to spend a little bit of time with the kids, and then usually they're going to do some work. A lot of guys work in the bedroom. Bad news. Do not do that. Really bad sleep hygiene. So what's sleep hygiene? It's the stuff we do before we go to sleep. So ideally, you shouldn't be eating too late. You should really not load up on alcohol. That really, really stuffs up your sleep. And then thirdly, it's about being comfortable. Now, as far as I'm concerned, a bedroom is a digital-free zone. And that's not that easy to do. What about quality? Well, that comes back to good sleep hygiene. The more calm and relaxed we are over a longer period of time, the more likely it is that we're going to get some good quality sleep. So if you've got stuff that's going around in the head, find a way of clearing that out. Focus on your breathing or imagining a safe, sound, comfortable place to allow yourself to get relaxed to. That is going to definitely make a difference. Okay? So the don'ts in terms of sleep hygiene: do not work before you go to bed. Do not drink a lot of alcohol prior to bed. Do not eat a lot of food before going to bed. So the next thing is that really we need to take a look at is the duration. My experience with a lot of teenagers and adults is they get far too fewer hours of sleep. With some of them, it's an average about 4.5, 5 hours, which is just not good if we want to perform well cognitively, emotionally, or even physically. Sleep deprivation in of itself can be a primary cause for anxiety, for depression, for having accidents. You get a bit distracted and you drop stuff because you're not switched on. So what's the optimum amount of sleep? What's the best amount of sleep that we can get for ourselves? Research tells us somewhere between 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep. Occasionally a little bit more if we've been really busy or we've been a little bit, sort of stressed. So here's the challenge. For all of you who are listening, do a bit of a personal audit. What's your sleep hygiene like? What's the quality of your sleep like? And how much sleep are you getting? Do that over a 2-week period and then think about what it is that you need to change to improve that. Till next time, this is Gunter signing off.
Thank you, Gunter, and thank you to our listeners in our first super short broadcast series, Inspired Change with Gunter Swoboda. Please join us every Wednesday for a new broadcast by visiting www.spreaker.com/show/inspire-change, which will feature all the ways you can listen. If you have comments or suggestions, email producer@studio3hollywood.net. Thank you and have an inspiring day.